Good day. Here are today's top stories from the Pna Headlines. The Senate, sitting as an impeachment court, voted to return the impeachment against Vice President Sara Z. Duterte to the House of Representatives without dismissing the case. The vote consists of 18 affirmatives and 5 negative votes. The motion filed by Senator Judge Alan Peter Cayetano was presented as a compromise to preserve constitutional integrity without terminating the impeachment case. The motion specifically stated that the return of the articles does not mean dismissal or final judgment. The decision means that the House may choose to refile, revise, or affirm its impeachment complaint in the 20th Congress. Furthermore, the Senate will ask the House of Representatives to check whether the complaint was against the constitutional one-year bar on multiple impeachment attempts, a motion raised by Senator Judge Bato de la Rosa. Cayetano said that while other senators' goal was to dismiss the complaint right out, the return served as a middle ground to verify whether the Constitution was violated or not. Meanwhile, the Commission on Elections, or Comelec, will continue the preparation of Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections, or BSKE, despite actions to postpone it. In an online interview, Comelec Chairperson George Erwin Garcia said they will not allow the development on Congress to affect their preparations for the BSKE. Garcia was referring to the approval of the House of Representatives of House Bill 11287, aiming to extend the term of incumbent barangay and SK officials. If the bill is signed into law, the next synchronized barangay and SK elections will be held in May 2029. Garcia emphasized that until such a law is passed, the Comelec has no choice but to prepare for BSKE scheduled on December 1, 2025. He added that the poll body has already purchased equipment such as indelible ink and ballot boxes for the upcoming BSKE. In other news, the Department of Labor and Employment, or DOLE, offered over 89,000 local and overseas jobs in different job fairs nationwide in celebration of the 127th Independence Day. In a statement, DOLE said employment opportunities will offer 968 participating employers in 49 different job sites across the country. Job seekers are advised to explore local job vacancies, especially in positions such as sales assistants, production operators, call center representatives, service crew, and loan officers, among others. DOLE added that they're also a one-stop shop of government services to guide job seekers with their pre-employment documents, processing, and other important needs. Aside from offering jobs, the department will also provide over 300 million pesos financial assistance to its beneficiaries. The initiatives are under DOLE Integrated and Emergency Employment Program, whose goal is to limit the vulnerability of marginalized workers with regards to temporary employment and entrepreneurship support. In our business news, DBB Group Philippines celebrated the historic recognition received by their Group Chief Culture Officer Ana Chua-Norbert in 2025 Women Leading Change Award held in Singapore. Chua-Norbert has been awarded Vision Leader, creating a history as the first Filipina to receive this honor. The award highlighted her visionary approach, combining business knowledge with social responsibility, solidifying DDB Group Philippines' reputation for innovation, inclusivity, and sustainability. Chua-Norbert is also the managing director of its content and events agency, Brent and Buzz. She is now leading Brent and Buzz as a business of kindness aiming to provide jobs and decrease poverty in underserved communities. Chua-Norbert said that business of kindness is not only bringing growth that can quantify in revenue, but also in protection, dignity, impact, and the lives of people they want to uplift. Aside from economic contribution, Chua is actively involved in the fight against online sexual abuse and exploitation of children, or OSEC. Meanwhile, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. has directed a thorough investigation into the operations of the Siquijor Island Power Cooperative. According to Palace Press Officer Attorney Claire Castro, the outgoing Energy Secretary Rafael Lotilla and Officer in Charge Undersecretary Sharon Garin were already called to address the power crisis in Siquijor Province. Castro added that short-term and long-term solutions are being applied to resolve power issues in the province. The provincial government of Siquijor, through its local authorities, has declared a state of calamity as the power crisis worsens. The palace official also guaranteed that President Marcos is monitoring the situation in Tacloban, which has also been under a state of emergency due to limited access to the San Juanico Bridge, affecting transportation of goods and supplies between Samar and Leyte. And those are the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Headlines. For more news updates, visit our website pna.gov.ph or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The Pna Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the Pna Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website under PNA News. I am William Theo. This is the Pna Headlines, bringing you stories that unite the nation.